Hey guys, this video is about the musical alphabet. We're learning a new language, the language of music, and we need to know how we're going to be able to read that. And we use the alphabet. In English, we have quite a few letters. Luckily, in music, we have only 7. So those 7 are A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Only we use the letters of this musical alphabet in a couple of different ways that are really cool and we need to know in order to be able to really understand what's going on. All right, so the first cool thing about the musical alphabet is that it is circular. Now you might be going, circular? What does that mean? And really it only just means what comes after G. And you may be thinking, I know what that is. After G is H. And then I'd have to tell you, no, we don't use H in the musical alphabet in the United States, but they do in Germany. I don't know why the Germans use H in the musical alphabet. It seems to be a little confusing because H is B natural, B is B flat, and it makes a lot of sense if you're German, but makes no sense if you happen to be American. But suffice it to say, we're not going to be using H. The musical alphabet is circular because when you get to G, you just go back to the beginning and go back to A and start over again. In fact, every time we talk our way through the musical alphabet, we have to make sure we say every letter of the musical alphabet before we repeat any. So the musical alphabet is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, and not H. All right, so the second cool thing about the musical alphabet is that you don't have to start on A because you can start anywhere. That means that it's just as appropriate to start on C and go C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. That can be a little bit daunting, but make sure you understand that it doesn't matter where we start as long as we go all the way through the musical alphabet and end where we started. We've done it correctly. So we're still not going to use H. Now, some of you will try to use H when we do things, and I'll call you German. It's not a bad thing. There are many good things about the Germans. It's just, don't use H. All right, so the third cool thing about the musical alphabet is that it's bidirectional. Now, bi means like bicycle. Bicycles have 2 wheels. The musical alphabet has 2 directions, and those 2 directions are forwards and backwards. Now, at this point, some of you may be just not sure what to do, and you may be thinking, good gravy, there's no way that you're ever going to learn how to read the musical alphabet because there are just too many ways that it's so different from either English or Spanish or French or German or Russian or any other language that you may have already been familiar with. There are some things you need to do, and they're kind of easy. You just need to say the musical alphabet starting on any letter. And if you can get that going and get that so that you're pretty confident, then the next thing that you should do is start on any letter and then decide you're going to do it backwards, and sometimes you're going to do it forwards. I suggest you do all of this repetition in what I would call dumb time. Times where your body's doing something that your brain's not really in. This happens all the time. Like when you are sitting in a car at a red light. Dumb time, good times to do musical alphabet practice. When you're in the shower washing your hair. You don't need a lot of brain power for that, and most of you do it half asleep, so you can say the musical alphabet. You could also say the musical alphabet when you get up to leave a class to go to another one. You'll still have time to talk to your friends because it doesn't take too long. Remember that the musical alphabet's not going to get in your brain any other way, and the more you know about the musical alphabet and how it works, then the easier it will be when we start to get it applied to a staff. Now, some of you may be going, but Miss Swallow, you said there were 4 cool things about the musical alphabet, and there are. But these 3 are going to keep you busy for a little bit. That 4th thing has a tendency, especially if you're a 7th grader, to make your head spin around and your eyes turn back into the back of your skull. And so I don't want to cause any undue stress. So make sure you're practicing the musical alphabet so that you understand it. Good luck.